Once again, you guys welcome Guthrie.
Well, thank you so much. I'm glad to be here tonight. As promised, I want to do catfish fishing for you, Randy. Well, this while she's rising up the bow. Anyhow, this song is it's called Catfish Fishing. Catfish fishing, and it's about a lady I knew in Virginia, and basically grew up on the river. And if the moral of the song is, if you don't go fishing that day, you won't eat, and that's kind of what way life is. This goes out to Lily Mae Johnson and Randy. Of rain, mud between my toes. The first day of sun, I cut me a cane pole. I'm going catfish fishing. I'm going catfish fishing. A catfish I'm fishing. A catfish fishing. Lily Mae's in the kitchen, making something out of nothing. Snapping beans and fixing while she keeps the whiskey hidden. I'm going catfish fishing. I'm going catfish fishing. A catfish I'm fishing. A catfish fishing. All right, Marion. Steak bait on my hook. I had no luck. Way down there in the bottom, where the river is up, I'm going catfish fishing. I'm going catfish fishing. A catfish I'm fishing. A catfish fishing. All right, Marion, one more time. I'm going catfish fishing. I'm going catfish fishing. A catfish I'm fishing. A catfish fishing. Thank you so much. Miss Marion Brackney. Thank you. I'll do another. Marion hates me to play same key. She'd go, "Can't you change keys?" It's all about a Tennessee woman, Miss Katie Mae. Lie like you love me, Miss Katie May, show me a big time in your southern way. Lo and behold, like there's no tomorrow, you blow me away like a hurricane. Okay to me, okay to me. Barefoot Katie wear leather and jeans, cornbread and oven, boiling beans. I kiss her once, rub her twice. Business in the morning, baby, gravy at night. Okay to me, okay to me. You blow me away like a hurricane. Okay to me, okay to me. Sweet as molasses, Tennessee whiskey, down from the hills of Fort Worth, Texas. Down to the river, baby, let's go fishing. Makes her living, counting her blessings. Okay to me, okay to me. Lie like you love me, lie like you love me, lie like you love me, Miss Katie May. Lie like you love me, lie like you love me, lie like you love me, Miss Katie May. Okay to me, okay to me. Okay to me. Kirby Kelley. Tom, how are you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Here's a song that, this is called Another Day, Another Dollar. This is off the Matchbox CD. Marion gets down on this one. So front row, watch out, it's dangerous.
We're gonna be smoking. That's all we like.
She is smoking on this one.
No pressure.
Huh?
It's like no pressure.
Once again, from Fort Worth, Texas, the darling, my little darling, my youngin'. I just love this young lady. She's so cool. She's teaching some 4-year-old children that just love her to pieces.
I teach at a private music academy, and I teach private violin lessons, and I got a 4-year-old and 2 new 5-year-olds last week.
Wow.
Her violins are like that big. So for me, I have to put little tapes on there so they know where their fingers go. Their fingers are so small, I have to do it with my pinky to make... Okay, that's where it goes. Because I can't use my first finger. Who knows? It'll be in the wrong spot. Does that make any sense to you guys at all?
Sure.
Okay.
Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
So this goes out to our students. Woke up this morning feeling pretty good. Threw on my clothes, checked myself in the mirror. Up again before the rooster crew. Grabbed my coat and I mount that door. Drop my keys, stump my toe, bang my knee, turned on the radio. Bend up in the guy, traffic backed up. It ain't no time because I'm stuck behind a dump truck. Another day, another dollar. Another day of living small. Another day, another dollar. Another day, better run for cover. Monday morning up against the wall. Boss got me up in a junkyard dog. Hey, my job is a dead-end street. Say my soul can't make it mean. Whistle next, a cop on my ass. Slow down to a crawling speed. Pull me over for a tail light out. Late to work and I'm low on gas. Another day and another dollar. Another day of living smaller. Another day, another dollar. Another day, better run for cover. Once again from Fort Worth, Texas, Miss Marion Brackney. Today Friday gonna pick up my check. Yeah, spend before it's even cash. Pitching pennies deeper in debt. Won't have ties, raising rent. Work all your life for the other man. At the end of the day, who gives a damn? Another day, another dollar. Another day of living smaller. Another day, another dollar. Another day, better run for cover. You want to hear a little bit more, Miss Marion? Yeah, here we go. Thank you so much. This Marion Brackney. We're going to do another song featuring Marion Brackney. It's off the new CD. It's called Cross Your Heart. Marion has written a little part for it. Intro to this to the song. I call it Blue Ridge.
I do a Shokin Farewell in the beginning of it, which is my favorite. I like to do that.
I'll get bowed if I'm not in tune. I know. But Mary and I are on the road together, and it's a blast because, it's like, Christmas is coming up. Last year, we were playing at a friend's, and it was like really, really cold. And
It was so cold.
and she always plays barefooted.
It was outside. Nothing outside.
She says, so it was at Christmas, I guess just before Christmas, a couple of days or so. And she says, I said, Marion, where are your socks? She says, I don't have any. You know? And I said, I wanted to get you some. She goes, I need underwear too.
No, he was like, well, what do you want for Christmas? What do you want for Christmas? He's like my dad, and I was just like, well, socks and underwear will work. You know, and I was just kidding. It was a joke. The next night, he had this gig at like, and it wasn't too late. Well, he calls me at 12:30 in the middle of the night, knowing I'd be up. I'm always up. And he's like, hey, Marion, I'm in the pay department at Walmart. What kind of underwear do you want? I was like, Guthrie, what? That was a joke. But he's like, wait, if you need them, you need them. And he's like, I was like, okay, thank you, Guthrie. I guess I do. And so he's like, well, what size? And I was like, medium, I guess. And he's like, all right. He hangs up. 10 minutes later, he's like, Marion, what kind do you want? There's so many different kinds. It's like, I'm like, so I'm like, just get me some little boys shorts. They're just like little shorts. He's like, I'm going to have to go to the boys section for this now. I'm so, you know, and so he's finally finds, he gets me a little 7-pack, and then he calls me back again. What kind of socks do you want? And then what size do you wear? You know, it was hilarious. It was like Herbert aisle 9.
Yeah, after 12:30 at Walmart. So what do you need for Christmas this year?
I don't know. This is a dead true story. This totally happened. He walks in the next day. He comes to my house all the time. He's like, I didn't have time to wrap it. Just throws the Walmart bag on my couch. I'm like, thanks.
Surprise! What a bow!
Yes.
It was so funny.
Well, I didn't want to, you know.
He didn't want a big bow.
Well, exactly.
We played hundreds of shows together.
We have.
So.
Since I've been sick, we hadn't played together in about 3 months, and I mean, except a couple of times here lately. But so it's good to be back with Marion and be here with y'all tonight, and thank y'all. All right, yes. All right, this song features Marion Brackney. It's called "Shaken Farewell." She starts out, but she has on the album, which you have a taste of, is a thing she wrote called just called it Blue Ridge. It's just really Blue Ridge.
I changed this up though a little bit.
You won't get a story like that from Walt Wilkins.
Okay.
Into the neighbor ravens and crows, in epitaph and the river bones. Stood in the middle of an old dirt road. Some say it's where he sold his soul. many times did your rooster crow before the break of day, before the hour has come? How many times have you crossed your heart? Promises made and then been broke. How many times did your rooster crow? Some preach of Judgment Day, some don't believe in anything. The tracks are frozen from the ice and snow. Sometimes words are harder than stone. How many times did your rooster crow before the break of day, before the hour has come? How many times have you crossed your heart? Promises made and then been broke. How many times did your rooster crow? Tin fiddle in a deadly bow, sometimes I feel like a rolling stone. The ground it tremble when a cold train runs. And the blues ain't nothing but another man gone. How many times did your rooster crow before the break of day, before the hour has come? How many times have you crossed your heart? Promises made and then been broken. How many times did your rooster crow before the break of day, before the hour has come? How many times have you crossed your heart? Promises made and then been broke. How many times did your rooster crow? How many times did your rooster crow? Marion Brackney.
That's my favorite one. That's the name of the album, Cross Your Heart. That's that one.
sunrise that left each mile far behind you. Sometimes the truth is stranger than the lie. You don't wanna cross that line. You don't wanna cross that line. Sticks and stones break my bones. Whistle of a train, bullfrogs jump back in the river where the light it don't shine. You don't wanna cross that line. You don't wanna cross that line. Mouth is thirsty, it's whiskey dry. Quarter at midnight, it's smothering hot. The window open and the wind that died. You don't wanna cross that line. You don't wanna cross that line. All right. Track in the distant autumn, dressed in black. You don't wanna give the devil his due. Down in the hole in the fire pit. You don't wanna cross that line. You don't wanna cross that line. The red-headed woman, wrong or right. The Bible in one hand, the other hand a rock. A little bit of advice, a word to the wise. You don't wanna cross that line. You don't wanna cross that line. You don't wanna cross that line. Sometimes truth is stranger than a lie. Go to happy midnight, it's smothering hot. You don't wanna cross that line. All right. Kirby Kelley. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you. It's really great to be here tonight. And here's a song that is called Forever Yours. It's also on the new album. A couple of friends of mine were getting married. They came up and asked me if I'd write a song for their wedding. That's kind of hard to do. Right, two people that are falling in love with something very special as getting married. And are y'all planning on getting married back there? Well, I was going to dedicate this song to y'all.
Everybody just springs.
No pressure.
Well, we'll do another song. Well, anyhow, they asked me if I'd write this song for their wedding. And so I said, yeah, I'll do my very best. I didn't want to write, oh, when I look in your eyes, you're the best thing I've ever, you know what I mean? And we'll spend our lives together, and blah, 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 And I really wanted the preacher like it, so just in case, I need help. So, so anyhow, it's really hard for me to write a song about two people falling in love, getting married. Are you tired, Gene?
I am tired, yeah.
Yeah. You sure? You don't want to? You can lay down. I'll move this way.
There's a wall down the street. You can get a pillow. You'll finish up.
Maybe I should have done this song. Might put you all to sleep. Well, this is a love song for two people getting married, and it was hard to write, especially after my wife got my animals in the house. My ex-wife. This is what I came up with, though. But it's only a real short song, though. Make a long story short, it's a short song. And the reason why it's only 2 verses, and I said, if you stay together a year, after you get married that day, I'll write a third verse. Well, they broke up like 6 weeks just before their first anniversary. I went, oh my gosh, I was devastated. Saved me from writing a third verse. True story. And so anyhow, they got back together. Good news is they went to the counseling. They got some counseling, love counseling. It didn't work for me. I had Margaret Thatcher for a marriage counseling thing. She didn't like me right off bat. I asked my wife for sex one day, and not quite like that, but just in that my wife said that to he came up and asked me one day. He says, let's make love, and my ex-wife at that time, my wife told the counselor I said that to her. Oh, what's wrong with that? That counselor had his her glasses on, pulled her glasses down, and went, oh, you know what? I'm out of here. Yeah, I'm not going to win anyhow. She's actually already got the house. Got my dog too. I'm surprised she didn't get my Jeep. The medication is kicking in. From the heart of my soul, I'll serve you well. Heaven send me my angel on the wings of a white dove. As long as the sun rises over this earth, I'll protect you for better or worse. I'm ever yours. Ever yours. In my darkest hour, in my prayers and dreams, I've waited so long to believe in love again. You make me feel like a newborn child. Fate is not our past, it's the love we found. I'm ever yours. I'm ever yours. From out of my soul, I'll serve you well. Heaven send me my angel on the wings of a white dove. As long as the sun rises over this earth, I'll protect you for better or worse. I'm ever yours. You just try not to cough through that. Thank you. Marion Brackney.
We could do one more.
You're gonna have to explain Deacon Dylan because Helen's been trying to figure that song.
Well, Deacon Dylan, it's about a town that last year when we were in the drought so bad, I started writing it. Brett Dillon over there at 95.3 was a friend of mine, and he wrote a couple lines for Austin Cunningham, that last great DJ, and I liked some of the language that he used in his lines. So I went to him and I said, "Do you want to write a song with me?" He said, "Yes." No, he was excited about it, and so I went over to his house a couple of days and sat down, and I had everything written but the hook of the song, and so we just spent 2 days on trying to figure out something that just wasn't cliche. So it's about a town that is going under because it's drying up, without talking about Dairy Queens or pickup trucks, or drinking beer or, one-way streets. And so I love writing about characters. So the song is about more or less like, most towns, small towns will have a Church of Christ, maybe a bowling alley or something like that. And most of the characters, that are left are pretty hardcore folks, a lot of heroin addicts. Or in this particular town, and it's just hardcore. What's left is the hardcore stuff. There's a character in there, for a war veteran that's just and just kind of depleted, economically and stuff. So everybody's left except the characters there. So that's what this song is really about, I think. Well, I hope you like this song, though, Helen. I mean, it's everything.
You get it now, though? A little bit. There's a racy line in there. A lot of people don't get it.
There's a bird on the wire with a broken wing. Can't fly nowhere, it don't whistle or sing. Mama's on the front porch sitting there to swing. Cat's got a tongue that she don't speak. Cause in the back out of gasoline. I started thinking about this song, man. Now I forgot the words. All right, I did. Can I start this one over again? All right. That's the edit part right there. I did, Helen. I'm sorry. I started thinking about it now. Did that just make sense? He's making the song work, and I'm going, what are the words now? You ever do that? You think about a song and it's over with? Right. I should never think. There's a bird on the wire with a broken wing. Can't fly nowhere, it don't whistle or sing. Mama's on the front porch sitting in a swing. Cat's got a tongue that she don't speak. Wheels in the barn and the plows in the field. Cause in the back out of gasoline. Across the way about a mile or more, there's an old boy still fighting the war. Now heaven have mercy, cause hell don't rhyme. Blood in the needle of the Church of Christ. Deacon Dylan celebrates her reign. Miss Betty send her money on a little faith. Now heaven have mercy, cause hell don't rhyme. Blood in the needle of the Church of Christ. His husband drank himself to death. Fell off the wagon when he broke his neck. Looks over yonder looking for the Lord. You can smell his ways on his breath. And Myra's in the kitchen sweeping up the floor. Preacher took his Bible and moved to Illinois. And backdoor Laura lost her game when they shut down the alley and they tore up a lake. Now heaven have mercy, cause hell don't rise. But in the middle of the Church of Christ, Deacon Bill was selling prayers for rain. This man sending money on borrow a little faith. Now heaven have mercy, cause hell don't rise. But in the middle of the Church of Christ. Two trains ran back in the day. One was a passenger, the other a freight. And there ain't no traffic on the old highway ever since they built the interstate. Sammy Jean quit Tammy Ray. Conversation was always the same. And the river ain't nothing but a dried up bed, and there ain't no water at the bottom of the well. Heaven have mercy, cause hell don't rise. But in the middle of the Church of Christ, Deacon Bill was selling breads for rain. This bed is sending money, borrow a little faith. The heaven have mercy, cause hell don't rise. But in the middle of the Church of Christ, Deacon Bill was selling breads for rain. This bed is sending money, borrow a little faith. The heaven have mercy, cause hell don't rise. Bloody in the middle of the Church of Christ. They get them said prayers for me. This bitch send the money and borrow a little faith. They have mercy, cause they don't lie. Bloody in the Church of Christ. Delta stuff. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Marion Brackney, ladies and gentlemen. We got one more song we want to do. I don't know if y'all been fighting allergies here lately. Yeah, they got me tonight a little bit, so I can't thank you. Y'all have been so quiet and so nice, and y'all don't have to be quiet. Oh, it's a real okay. Uh-oh. All right, this is all called Trouble. It's about playing a bunch of old joints down there in Louisiana back in the day. I got a Detroit motor in the Mississippi ride. Gone across the river to the Louisiana side, where the cotton is high and the muddy water run. I bought an old guitar in Timberlow. Yeah, $50 silver tone. Back off the highway where the blues has been. Sort of lay an 8-night across the strings. Miss Hattie's over yonder with a red dress on. Maria LeBeau from New Orleans. trouble, 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 trouble ain't nothing but the trouble in me. Yeah, have mercy. And I would whoop between dog and dawn. When the dog began to bark and the black cat's moan. Say the devil's in his kitchen with his lamb down low. After hours skinning stones, you can smell the whiskey and the gasoline. Uncle John's in the boogie and the little shoes. Back in the bayou where there ain't no moon. Yeah, I said, trouble, 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 trouble. Play the blues, Marion. Randy, thank you for having us. Thank you. Thank y'all for coming out tonight. Please be careful driving home tonight. Once again, from Fort Worth, Texas. Little Miss Thing on that fiddle. Miss Marion Brackney. Take us on home, Marion. Trouble, trouble, trouble. Trouble ain't nothing but a trouble in me. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Marion Brackney and I'm Guthrie Kennard. So.
What did I do?
In the music room.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having us. I've had a great time tonight. Thank y'all. Here's the y'all.